episode 57. I'm your host, Tyler Oltoff, and with me, as usual, is Kyle, the Kid Wakeling.
The kid, eh?
Yeah, even though
Alright.
you're older than me.
Then you're Tyler the old man.
Well, I am 24 now. I feel so old.
Yeah. Well, you recently had a birthday, so that'll happen.
Yeah. Nah, I don't feel that old, but it's just 24. Nothing crazy happens at 24, unless I'm wrong. Something happened at 24, Kyle?
Nothing I know of.
So boring. Oh
Yes.
well. I got tons of games to play. That's something to keep me busy at 24.
There you go.
Oh yeah. Speaking of those games, what did I play? I played Duke Nukem. I'm actually playing it right now. Screw the
You bastard.
podcast. Come on, join me, Kyle.
So tempting.
I know. I'm just gonna do it. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, I played Duke Nukem. I haven't played too much. I played a match of multiplayer, which was hilarious. I recorded a video of my hilarious match, and it was so much fun. Me and Kyle need to play together because I could see us having some laughable times in that multiplayer. So after the podcast, maybe if I'm not tired, which I probably will be.
You need to stock Red Bull for when you get home, Tyler.
I actually have like a ton of Red Bull in my fridge right now.
Chug 4 in a row. I bet you'll be
boy.
awake.
I should. Anyways, before I put a whole bunch of toxins into my body, what else did I play? Oh, Freedom Wars. You and I played some of that as well yesterday. I'm helping Kyle get further in that. Oh, look at this. Teflon Tactics is playing Duke Nukem 3D Megaton Edition for the first time 2 minutes ago. Uh-oh. Anyways, I played Freedom Wars. Also a bit of Borderlands 2 with Kyle as well. So we actually decided to play some games with each other. It's been a bit. What else did I play? Let me see. I got my Vita here. I think I played a little bit of Minecraft. Maybe. I don't remember. I might have. Who knows? Oh well. I can't remember. Oh. I played Child of Light. I know I did that. Because I remember. And it was fun. I think that's about it. Wait a minute. When did I finish The Wolf Among Us? Was that before? That wasn't. So yeah, I played The Wolf Among Us. I beat The Wolf Among Us. And I got the Platinum Trophy. Woo! Me and Kyle got the Platinums. We're Platinum Bros again.
Yeah, we've actually got quite a few Platinums in common. It's pretty funny.
Yeah. There's a couple that I really need to get that you have. Like, you have the Killzone one, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I really want that one. I'm working on Freedom Wars though right now. Like, how much do I need? Let me check right now. Opening up that trophy app real quick. Load, PSN, load. You're having problems, but you can do it.
I'm only at 18%, so I'm definitely not close to that one.
Oh boy, I'm at 67%.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah, and the rest that I need are mainly just like gold trophies, so those percentages will like jump up when I get them.
Very nice.
So I only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more trophies, and I get the platinum. So it's very in reach. And I'm getting it. I am getting that damn trophy. Anyways, yeah. What about you, Kyle? What have you been playing?
Alright, well, unfinished Tales of Hearts R, so I ventured a bit into my back catalog here. I played a little bit of Akiba's Trip, Undead and Undressed, cleaning up some trophies and just kind of screwing around in that. Played some Borderlands 2 and some Freedom Wars with you. Looking to get farther. I really hadn't gotten that far in my original run on PS3, and then when I got it on Vita, I started without syncing my profile because that wasn't out yet, so I'm finally past where I was now. I think I was when I started playing with you, so now I'm quite a bit farther than I was. So that's kind of nice. And I played Joe Danger, so that was interesting. Kind of seems like a cheap Trials game, but it's fun.
Yeah.
Yep, so that's all.
That's it?
That's it, that's all.
Oh boy. Well, alright. Gotta find that, I'm screaming like a girl again. Spoilers for the later part of the podcast. Where am I going? Reviews. What did we review this week, Kyle?
Alright, well, only one review up this week, and the review is by Liam, and he reviewed Switch Galaxy Ultra, and he gave it a 2.9 out of 5. And what he says about the game is, quote, "There is certainly a good game in Switch Galaxy Ultra. It is rather addictive and fantastic on a visual level, but it's likely that you won't want to spend much time with it as it's a fairly repetitive game with not much variety to offer. Perhaps use your reflexes and scoop this up when it's at a cheaper price point," end quote. So it looks like he enjoyed it, but he didn't find that it offered enough replayability or variability to keep his attention for very long.
Did you play this one?
I have not.
Neither
Have you?
did I.
No.
No. So
Well, we have no
okay.
idea, so go play it yourself, or if you've played the original, you probably know what you're in for.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's bring it on to those new releases, and I bugged Charlie again the other day, so he said he's gonna do it, and Kyle's gonna hold a gun to his head and make him do it. So you should hear Charlie's voice right after this.
Tyler, you disappeared there.
I know. I was leaving the pause. I was making it weird. Did I make it too weird?
It was a little weird.
It threw
Right
you
after
off.
this, I was like, "What? This what? The middle of your sentence? What? What?"
I threw you off. That's how it works.
Yeah, you definitely threw me off.
Hello, it's Charlie here, bringing you this week's new releases on the North American and European PlayStation stores. Now, I'll be honest with you, there isn't too much this week to tell you about. Really, just the PlayStation Plus games that make their appearance on the PlayStation Store. The actual store doesn't really come back till next week. So, to start it off, we've got the new releases are Duke Nukem 3D Megaton Edition and World Days, which are both free on PlayStation Plus. If you haven't got PlayStation Plus, Duke Nukem's $9.99, World Day was $4.99. Now, joining them on PlayStation Plus also is the Swapper, so that's available to pick up too. There are a few sales, all on the Pinball Arcade games, so all the Season 1, Season 2 bundles and upgrade passes are all on sale on the store, and there's also 2 bits of DLC available for Hatsune Miku Project D the F2nd if you wish to buy that. In Europe again, there's not a lot there to tell you about. Likewise, the PlayStation Plus titles this month are Duke Nukem 3D, World Days and the Swapper. Duke Nukem, if you haven't got PlayStation Plus, is available at £7.99 or €9.99, and World Days is £3.29 or €3.99 for those without PlayStation Plus. Now, in Europe there is also is Part 2 of the January sale, which has got quite a few games added to the list. Some of the best ones on there is Ho Hokum is on sale. It was £9.99, it is now £5.79 with a 10% PlayStation Plus discount. Hotline Miami, which if you haven't got it already, it's £2.50 now on the PlayStation Store. Unfinished Swan is £5.79 with a 10% discount for Plus members. And obviously one of our favourite games, Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc, is now £11.99 with an additional 10% off the PlayStation Plus members. So that's really it for this week's store update, but we'll be back next week bringing you more new games. Cheers, bye now.
Alright, thank you, Charlie, hopefully, because Kyle's got that gun, and I kind of enjoy your company, I guess, so I wouldn't want Kyle to end that. Right, Kyle?
Sure.
Uh-oh. You better have given us those new releases, Charlie. Anyways, speaking of those new releases, they're both free on Plus, so Kyle got both of them, right?
Yep, I tagged them both.
Alright, and you started up Duke Nukem in the past few minutes, right?
Yeah, I started it, but it's only at the title screen. I shut it off. I have this thing where if a game isn't on my trophy list, then I don't feel the need to play it right away, and you keep talking about it, so I want to play it right away, so I started it up so it would register, and then I would have to play it or look at that 0, so
Yeah.
there you go.
Well, I've been playing it for a good couple hours, and I haven't got one trophy yet.
Well, I'm a Duke Nukem, from a way back So I'll probably have no problems getting some trophies.
I think, well, the trophies I think are just like completing missions. So I don't think I've just gotten far enough yet to get the mission beat yet.
Oh, don't worry, I'll get there.
Although there's one trophy that everyone keeps getting, and I don't understand how to do it. It's called Shake It Baby, and you get it for tipping an exotic dancer.
So find an exotic dancer and give them money.
I don't know how to give her money. I've seen a ton of exotic dancers.
Hit all the buttons.
I've tried. I accidentally kicked one and splattered her guts all over the
Do you know that there's touchscreen buttons
Yeah,
or
the
something?
touchscreen, left and right touchscreens, changes your weapon.
Oh, I didn't know what it was for, but I just heard somebody talking about it. So.
I don't know. Everyone's getting it on my friends list. I'm like, what the hell?
Well, I'll tell you like 10 minutes after the podcast how to get it.
Yeah, I know you will. You'll just be like, oh, Tyler, you do this, you idiot.
You goddamn moron.
I'm looking at the controls right now. You got jump, fire, use, crouch, run, use inventory item, next inventory item, previous inventory item, next weapon, previous weapon, quick kick, toggle map, show scoreboard. So I don't know. I really don't know how to give them money.
Yeah, I wouldn't think that there would be a tip button, but it's probably like, you know, something to do with inventory or use or something like that.
Yeah, I would assume so. I've found money. Like I've broken like jars full of money, and money goes flying everywhere. And when I did kick that exotic dancer, money flew out.
So what you're saying is it's like Grand Theft Auto, where you can give them money and then beat them and take it back.
Pretty much, it's awesome. So.
It's awesome. There you go, a full wholehearted endorsement from Tyler. It's awesome. You can kick bitches and get money.
Isn't that how real life works?
No.
Okay.
I don't know what kind of life you're living, Tyler, but not really.
Well.
It's more like kick bitches, get money, use money for a little while, get arrested, go to jail. Fucking life sucks.
That doesn't sound pleasant at all.
No. It's definitely not like the Duke Nukem version of kicking bitches and getting money.
Well, anyways. Yes. So we both got the free games, of course. Have you played Woe Dave yet? I would assume no.
I haven't yet. I haven't downloaded it yet.
Okay. I just played it, downloaded it, recorded a video of it. It's interesting. It's weird.
Yeah? Does it remind you of like... I don't know if you've played this. Have you played the original Donkey Kong?
No.
No. Oh, I was gonna ask if it reminded you of that. Like the whole like level system with, you know, jumping up and throwing things kind of reminds me of Donkey Kong.
Yeah, I don't know. It was interesting, but I don't know. I didn't play very much of it. My video literally is like 3 minutes long. I played it once, I died, and was like, well, that's Woe Dave. It's free on Plus. You have no excuse not to get it. And then the video was over. But anyways.
Alrighty.
Yeah. So, me and you need to play Duke Nukem online.
Yes, we do.
I think I'm going to force myself to stay awake, and maybe after the podcast we could do that if you're down.
Alright, I'm down.
Boom, there we go, people. Kyle and I are going to play some Duke Nukem after the podcast. Anyways, so the next thing up here is the PlayStation Plus January preview, even though I kind of already said what they were.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if you need to read that, or is there anything in there that I forgot?
Well, we'll just kind of note them, I guess, offhand. This is for both Europe and North America. This month's PlayStation Plus games are The Swapper, which you did not talk about, Duke Nukem 3D, Megaton Edition, and Woe Dave. All three of those are free. Duke Nukem 3D and Woe Dave are new releases, so straight to Plus, there you go. If you have Plus, you don't have to pay for them. That's awesome.
Bam. All right. Well, let's bring it on to the news that we got for this week. That we don't have very much, so this will be a pretty quick run through the news. It's kind of why I've been rambling on about other stuff, because
We
this
have
podcast,
time.
yeah, we have tons of time. So let's hit the news. First up, Exceed have registered domains for Corpse Party, Blood Drive, Exandu, Next, and Trials of Cold Steel, aka Senno Kaseki. None of these games so far have been officially announced to be coming west, but Exceed have stated many times in the past that they do intend to publish more Corpse Party and Trials games. Not much else is known as stated above. There hasn't been any form of an announcement, but we at the Vita Lounge will be sure to let you know if something is, and I hope so, because I've been wanting that Senno Kaseki game for a while now. When they first released footage of it in Japan, I was like, this needs to come west! And it's been like 2 years now, I think. I don't know how old that game is. Anyways, I don't think Kyle knows either. I don't even know if he knows what the game is.
I know it's been out for a while. I'm not sure exactly how long, but I've probably heard about it for at least a year, just kind of in passing, so at least that long.
Yeah, it's about time, hopefully, if this is to be true, or the rumors are to be true. Whatever. Anyways, next up, Sony Computer Entertainment Hong Kong has announced a new update for Chaos Rings 3 prequel trilogy that adds support for additional languages. The update adds English, Chinese, both traditional and simplified, and Korean text to Chaos Rings 2, and Chaos Rings Omega. However, the new title in Square Enix's Chaos Rings series, Chaos Rings 3, remains in English. The Chaos Rings 3 prequel trilogy includes new entry Chaos Rings 3 plus PlayStation Vita versions of Chaos Rings Omega, and Chaos Rings 2 in one bundle. Although the title has not yet been announced for a Western release, we at the Vita Lounge will be sure to let you know if there's any news about that.
Will we, Tyler? Will we?
We always will.
There you go. Alright, moving on. Gust has revealed a limited edition version of Atelier Escha and Logi Alchemists of the Dust Sky Plus. Due to release in Japan on January 22nd, the limited edition package will include a copy of the game, a cleaning cloth, a download code that redeems wedding costumes for Escha and Logi, a 2015 calendar, and a mini crystal paperweight. The crystal paperweight will fit in with the crystal paperweights from the other Atelier limited editions. The limited edition version of the game is set to cost 8,800 yen when it releases in Japan, while the standard retail edition will be priced at 5,800 yen. Although Koei Tecmo has not announced Atelier Escha and Logi Plus for the West as of yet, we are set to receive Atelier Aisha Plus in the next few weeks. We'll be sure to bring you news on both of these titles as and when it happens. Blah. Apparently I can't speak. Moving on with the news, the game formerly known as Project Scissors, the spiritual successor to the Clock Tower games, has now been given an official name, Nightcry, and the live-action teaser trailer directed by Japanese horror director Takashi Shimizu.
Not so easy, is it?
Shimizu, I think. Yes, anyway. Joining Gono and Shimizu on the credits for Nightcry are Pyramid Head creator Mashiro Ito and composer Nobuko Toda. Check out the trailer on the site if you're interested, and as always, be sure to check the Vita Lounge for new info on Nightcry, as and when we have it. And no, it's not so easy sometimes, especially when you're going back and forth between weird things and, fixing edits that nobody should see or hear. Anyway.
Yeah. Whatever. Anyways, next up.
Are you making fun of me, Tyler?
Maybe a little bit. Alright, next up, if you tried to connect to PlayStation Network over Christmas, you'll probably have noticed some serious issues, which were apparently caused by a notorious online group spreading their own message of festive cheer. Speaking on the PlayStation blog, Sony Entertainment Network Vice President Eric Lempel acknowledged that the inconvenience caused to gamers, and as a result, everyone who had an active PlayStation Plus subscription or trial on Christmas Day will have an extra 5 days added to their subscription. In addition to this,
Woo!
yeah, there you go, 5 extra days.
I didn't even really get affected. Like it obviously it happened and I couldn't get online, but I was playing all single player games on Vita, so I was like, meh. And then I get 5 extra days. That's ballin'.
Yeah. Same here. Like, it sucked for a little bit because there was a couple games I actually wanted to play on the PS4, and I hadn't played anything on the PS4 for a while, and I was like, well, this kind of sucks. But I jumped on the Vita and I was like, good thing the Vita doesn't need to be connected for the most part.
Exactly.
So, caught up in some backlog stuff. But anyways, continuing on. In addition to this, he pledged that for a limited time, everyone with a PlayStation Network account will receive a 10% discount code later this month towards anything on the store, and how and when this will happen is not currently known. So there you go, 10% off. And I think it'd be smarter to use it on the website because you can combine it for the total cart. So just keep that in mind. All right, next up. PlayStation Now appeared on the PlayStation Vita back in October, and if there was one chief complaint against it, it was that it cost too much. Players did not want to rent games at a la carte, but rather wanted a subscription service that would give them unlimited access to a number of games for one price. And today, PlayStation has finally announced the details for this subscription plan. PlayStation Now will soon offer a subscription plan that will, that's kind of what I just read, it has over 100 PlayStation 3 games for only $19.99 a month. Previously, that was about the price of renting one game for 30 days. You can also get a discount if you buy in bulk, as there will be a 3-month bundle for only $44.99 or around $15 a month. The subscription service will be available first for the PlayStation 4 on January 13th, with other platforms such as Vita coming in the near future. The catalog of the available games is also quite robust, with players being able to have access to hit games such as The Last of Us, God of War Ascension, and Killzone 3, amongst others. It appears as though there will be a good spread of games from big hit blockbusters like Bioshock Infinite to smaller beloved indies like Spelunky. And of course, they promise that new games will be added to the service over time. And I don't know who wrote this, but he says, I first tried the PlayStation Now service on the PlayStation Vita as well as PlayStation TV back in October when it first launched, and my impressions were extremely positive. This new subscription plan will bring a massive new list of games available for the PlayStation Vita and should breathe some life into the PlayStation TV. PlayStation Now subscription plans will first be made available in North America, and there has been no mention of when other territories can expect to have it arrive. And that's all the news we've got.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. You got two, right?
Yes, I do.
I'm tired.
Not only are you tired, you forgot that was Brad who reviewed PlayStation Now.
I didn't forget that. It just doesn't say it.
Well, you should have known, because you obviously go to the site every day, right, Tyler?
Wait, he reviewed PlayStation Now?
He reviewed it was his thoughts or whatever on PlayStation Now.
I never even saw that. I must have not been on the site when he posted that. Hey, I was sick. My cat died.
Who dog ate your homework?
Yeah, that too. It was a crazy week.
Alrighty then, and with all those excuses, let's move on with the news. Square Enix and Saga series creator Akitoshi Kawazu are presently working on the latest entry to the Saga series, currently fitted with the placeholder title Saga 2015 for the PlayStation Vita. Kawazu recently tweeted some details about the game's battle system, such as this little gem. Quote, Saga 2015 will have all kinds of battle elements. I believe that elements that were used in Saga, such as battle formation, cooperation, and flash, will not be a point of focus this time around. End quote. Another one from him is, quote, as long as it's new and fun, I believe anything can be added to the game. However, the new part is what is difficult. End quote. Just noting his reference to the Flash there in the first tweet was regarding what was done in Romancing Sagas, a system which allowed party members to learn new abilities in the middle of battle. By the way, what is being said here doesn't mean these features won't be in Saga 2015, but that they won't be the main focus of the game. Going by Kawazu's tweet, he is looking to add new elements to the game and spice it up, but he also recently mentioned that Saga 2015 will have more than one protagonist, among other tidbits, but so far it seems like it could end up with a game that is quite different from the past games of the series as far as battles go. If you're not familiar with the Saga series, Hannah suggests you check it out. They are quite fun and a hard play. You can expect to get frustrated quite often. Saga 2015 is in development for PlayStation Vita, and a release date has not been set. And the last piece of news. 3 modes have been detailed for the upcoming Yuki no Yushida Aru. You will be able to choose from a story mode, mission mode, and appreciation mode. Set between episodes 3 and 4 of the TV anime series, which will take place between transfer student Kirin Miyoshi's initial appearance and the fight against the Vertex at the beginning, you'll start by selecting your favorite hero to play and proceed to go through the motions in story mode and mission mode. In story mode, you will advance by fighting in the forest. The Valgo Vortex, having been defeated in the anime's timeline, will rise up again, and a new mysterious girl will also unexpectedly show up in the forest, as only the heroes are supposed to be able to inhabit the forest. At the end of each chapter, you'll then face off against a powerful Vertex enemy. In mission mode, you can do timed attacks and combo trials, as well as challenge missions with various goals being set. Newer missions will appear as you advance through the story mode, and clearing them will add new events for you to see for yourself. Finally, here's the details about appreciation mode. In this mode, you'll be able to view 80 different events depicting the heroes' everyday lives. You'll see the girls in seasonal clothing and everyday clothing expressing themselves in ways not seen in the anime. A bingo minigame is also built into this mode, whereby clearing boards unlocks perks in the main game, such as higher combo string limits and stat boosts. For You also got more detailed on the game's limited edition. It includes a drama CD featuring a more comical side of the heroes, a special booklet featuring game art, illustrations and cast comments, a poster, smartphone stickers, a changeable case cover, and special box art. Yuki Yuna where Yushida Aru, Memory of the Sea of Trees, is due out for PlayStation Vita in Japan on February 26th. And that's the news.
Yay!
Yay indeed.
Alright. That was pretty quick.
Somebody's tired.
I am a little bit. Just a little bit. Anyways, there we go. So let's head on to the talking points. What do we got this week, Kyle?
Alright, so as usual, we usually go to announced release games we're looking forward to from the week. So, any of that perk up your senses there, Tyler?
Any of that perk up my senses? Well, the first story I read, Corpse Party Blood Drive and Trials of Cold Steel coming west, possibly. I am very excited for that to be true, because like I said when I read that story, I've really been wanting Sen no Kaseki, which is the Trials of Cold Steel, and I haven't played a Corpse Party game, but I've always been really interested in it. So I mean, if they bring one native to the Vita, then I might have to pick this one up. And what else? Chaos Rings, if those come west, I might check them out. Don't really know too much about them, but you never know. It has a slight interest in me. Or I have a slight interest in it. Be weird if it had an interest in me. But yeah, you know, all the games I always talk about, like Sword Art Online, Lost Song. Then I just blank.
Hold on to those for a second. Hold on? Yeah.
Okay.
Just for a second.
Alright.
And I'll do my announced release games we're looking forward to from the week. So for me,
okay, I gotcha.
For me, it's pretty short. The main thing that I'm looking forward to that was announced here that's really kind of caught my eye is the Corpse Party Blood Drive localization. So if that goes down, I'm definitely in for that. I've been hearing people talk about the Corpse Party games for a long time, and they seem right up my alley. So if they bring that over here, I'll be jumping on that, like, you know, insert metaphor here. But anyway, that moves us to our next talking point, which will kind of go back to what Tyler was starting there. So, Tyler, what's looking good this year? Have you looked at what's coming up in 2015, Tyler?
A couple things. And mainly Sword Art Online, Lost Song, and Resident Evil Revelations 2 are two of my probably most anticipated. And then there's, of course, games that I always blank on when I get asked these questions. And then Kyle always reads them, and I'm like, oh yeah, so Kyle, why don't you do that for me?
All right, so for me, there's quite a few things that I'm looking forward to. Stuff that's kind of on my must buy or at least must like thoroughly look into list. And so far, here's my list for 2015. So I still have to play it, but I'm already pretty sure I'm interested. So I'm looking at Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 2 Sister Generation, which comes out at the end of this month. That looks good to me. Also, we've got Baboon, which is coming out at the end of this month for Europe, but not North America. They haven't announced a date for that yet, so still waiting on that for my region, but I'm looking forward to that. We've also got a couple of Japanese games, God Eater 2 Rage Burst, Digimon Stories Cyber Sleuth, One Piece Pirate Warriors 3, although that one's coming over here, Senran Kagura Estival Versus, and Sword Art Online Lost Song. All those super interesting to me, and other than the one I mentioned that's for sure getting localized, I'd love for them to bring all those over here. Hint, hint. And moving on, another one that was localized, the Firefly Diary, Hotaru no Nakai. That one's coming end of February. We've also got Tokyo Twilight Ghost Hunters, which hits early March. Hero of Fate, which was one that kind of Tyler introduced me to a little bit more.
You mean Hand of Fate?
Hand of Fate, sorry. So that one's like up there in my list of kind of to gets. Then there's stuff going into kind of later in the year. I'm looking at IAVT Colorful, which releases in Japan, although I'm kind of iffy about that just because I've had bad luck with imports, and I'm pretty sure it's not coming over here, but you never know. We also have Resident Evil Revelations 2, which Tyler mentioned that I'm super looking forward to. And X-Play's Lost Memories, which is coming out in, I think, April for Japan. Other than that, there's quite a few going into, stuff that has been announced for the year but not dated, like Ollie Ollie 2, I don't even know. I can't even think off the top of my head. Tugdink Wami. The Ease project that's coming to Japan, which I hope comes over here. There's just a ton. I can't even think of any more. My brain is starting to hurt. What about you, Tyler? Have any of those that I mentioned spurned any interest in your brain?
Yeah, pretty much everything you just said is what I could not think of for the life of me. So pretty much anything Kyle wants, I probably want. So me and him have pretty similar taste. We have a couple games here and there that we don't like, but we're pretty similar with our choices.
I forgot Severed by Dreambox Studio. I'm super looking forward to that one too.
Yeah, that one looks pretty cool. Also, I don't know if you mentioned it. I kind of was listening to it, and then I don't know if you said it or not. What was it? Now I just blanked on it. God damn it! Oh man, what was it?
Oh dude, Hotline Miami 2.
Okay, yeah, that one and Helldivers.
I haven't said Helldivers. I'm not super interested in that one.
Okay, well there we go. There's one that I'm excited for. Kyle's not.
J-Star's Victory Versus Plus. They're just popping into my head.
Yep, that one too.
So many games. And this is just what's like announced and what we're really looking forward to. Like, I mean, if you go look at my thread, I know there's like 60 games or something like that announced for 2015 that haven't been dated. There's like probably 30 or something like that for spring that have been either given a date or just said spring. And then there's like a ridiculous amount between, January and the end of Q1, including stuff, brought over from last year that we haven't got yet that should be rolling in anytime. A lot of the holdbacks, like I think 1001 Spikes for Europe, Minutes for North America, stuff like that. I think a lot of those are coming out in Q1 or supposed to come out in Q1. So
yeah,
there's still a lot coming. It's just we're waiting on a lot of release dates for things.
Are you excited for this new SpongeBob game?
Not so much, Tyler.
Why not?
I'm not much of a SpongeBob fan.
I pegged you as one.
No.
You had that, like, I don't know, just that demeanor of being
The demeanor of being a
fanboy.
SpongeBob fan.
Yeah,
I
not just a
think
fan, a fanboy.
I think that sounds more like you, Tyler. I
Why?
think you sound more like a SpongeBob fanboy.
I like SpongeBob. I don't know if I'm a fanboy. Hold on a second. Oh wait, never mind.
Hold on a second. Am I a fanboy? Wait, no. I shouldn't tell him that.
No, I was okay. You know the trailer that I watched of the game,
Yes.
and it shows like the box art of all 3 games.
Yes.
It had like a little weird thing on the Vita case, and I was like, does that say like a digital voucher or whatever? But it doesn't. It says PlayStation TV compatible. Anyways. All right. There's a ton of games that Kyle listed off. So you guys should email us and let us know what you're excited for in 2015. We've also got that video that we made and that video you made of the January releases, right? That's the one you made, right?
Yeah, I did January's.
Yeah, and then we've got just a couple of the games coming in early 2015 video up, so you guys should definitely check that out on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/loungeplay, and let us know what you're going to be picking up this year. There is tons of games to play.
All the games, Tyler.
All of them.
Which is why I hope to get through some of my backlog really quickly right now. Because it's about to pile up even more, and then I'm going to be like bashing my head off the wall.
Yeah, I had to buy one of those cases, like the literally just holds game cards.
Yeah, I do that too for my currently, playing physical games. Yeah, I have one of those too.
Yeah, well, my case that holds my Vita can hold 16 games, and then I have one case that can hold 8 games. So I mean, and my case is practically full, and this game case is practically full. So I've got way too many physical games, but I like physical games, so saves that 64 gigabyte memory. But yeah, which reminds me, I hit download Whoa Dave, and guess what happened?
What happened?
You do not have enough memory on your memory card. And I was like, ah! What the fuck? So I had to delete some games I know I'll never play. So that's what I did a little bit ago before we started the podcast.
The only things I've been deleting recently have been stuff I've completed, so...
Yeah. Well, there's a couple games I don't want to delete, like The Walking Dead Season 2. Like, I know I could just upload the save, but I really just want to leave it there on my Vita, just in case something happens.
Well, yeah, plus, like, it's kind of a pain in the ass to download the game again, download the save, then, like, sync to the next one when it comes out, and then, it's just, yeah. And they've already announced that Season 3 is coming. Like, they haven't said, it's coming to Vita, but, like, I mean, come on.
Yeah, everything's coming to Vita.
Yeah.
Except for, I don't know if Game of Thrones is, which sucks, because I really wanted to play that.
Yeah, same. I noticed that they never, ever said anything to do with Vita. Like, it seems like the other ones have at least, touched on Vita somehow. So it's kind of, even if they haven't announced it, it's kind of in the works or coming or they're trying or something. But Game of Thrones, I haven't heard anything. So, like, I'm really kind of wary as to whether that one's coming. And I might have to play it on PS4, which won't be too bad, but, like, I mean, come on.
Yeah, it won't be bad, but I guess I'm gonna wait. I'll stick it out, because I waited for The Wolf Among Us, and finally got it.
Yes, so did I.
So, I mean, I have no problem waiting for a game, especially like that, because it's not like a multiplayer game where, you want to experience the multiplayer and jump in when everyone else is jumping in. I mean, it's a story game. It's going to be the same story, no matter how long or how old the game is.
The only thing with stuff like that for me is to avoid spoilers along the way.
That is true. Yeah, that's the
like,
one.
I had to actively avoid The Wolf Among Us spoilers for like a year to get to the game without knowing what the hell is going on, and like everyone was like trying to tell me, and like people would start talking about stuff that happened in the middle of the game, and I'd just be like stick my fingers in my ears like la 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 or like people would be like, I'd be reading a post and they'd be like The Wolf Among Us, I'd just close the window. I'd be like screw that.
Yeah.
So it'll suck if I have to do that for Game of Thrones, because I'm already having to do that, and I think there's only one episode out, and there's quite a bit of it out there, like people posting stuff, and I'm like,
Yep, same boat there.
Because like I know I was interested, so like with stuff that I know I'm interested, I don't read up on it even. So like I don't even know if it like follows the book or the movie, or if it's like a choose your own adventure kind of like I have no fucking idea. Like I just know it's a Telltale game, and it's Game of Thrones, so it's gonna be good. And I saw like the first 30 seconds via something, and I was like, looks good, I'm down. And I just never like touched anything, so I'm like completely like clean right now, like no corruption on knowing what's going on, and just how long I can hold on to that.
Yeah. Well, good luck. Me and you are gonna be in the same boat. So.
Yeah.
We can do it, Kyle.
I'll hold out for as long as I can, then I'll jump on the PlayStation 4 version if there's no alternative. Because at least then, if I'm like, and have to play it portable, I can remote play it.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's head on to the listener mail. What do we got this week, Kyle?
All right, so we've got a little bit of a funny listener mail here. I posted on our forum, the vitalounge.net/forum, in our I guess they're like status updates. Any questions, comments, or talking points for tonight's podcast recording? And I got a bit of a response. So Extema, who has been a tweeter and I believe emailer, I'm not sure, in the past, so you should have heard the name, replied to the post, and he says, Tyler needs to stop getting surprised and screaming like a girl. I'm just worried for him. And then he has a funny face. So Tyler,
well,
what do you say to that?
My cat ate my dog. I don't know. It's true. Sometimes I scream like a girl just because something makes me jump or something. I just make myself laugh by screaming like a girl. There's no really.
Or when you get really excited for something.
Yeah, always. Don't you, Kyle?
I don't tend to scream like a girl.
Shh, you don't have to, Kyle. It's just you and me. Go on.
No, I don't. My voice actually, like if I try and like go into like a really high voice, my voice literally cuts out, so my vocal cords will not produce that noise.
What about
you get to a
little
point
Timmy?
It's like meh. Well, that's a forced. It's kind of different. Like it's not just like talking.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Yeah.
Excuses coming out.
Well, no, it's forced. Like it's not something that you could like do on accident, which is kind of what screaming like a girl is. It's like you get so excited that you don't hold it in. Well, it's something that you have to consciously go for to do little Timmy.
Well, that sounds wrong, Kyle.
Well, you get my meaning. I mean, come on.
I got it, but still. Yeah, well, I'm still gonna do it, so deal with
Still
it.
gonna do little Timmy?
No. God damn it, you twisted it around, Kyle.
That's right.
The little girl screaming voice. There we go.
So Tyler's still gonna be a little girl, so too bad for you, Extema.
Yeah. Deal with it.
Deal with it.
All right, and that's all we got, right?
Yes, I think so.
Everyone's just hanging out.
Well, I
playing
think
games.
yeah, I think what it is people got all these games for Christmas, so they're right now playing all these games, hopefully, anyway. And that's why they don't have time to send us mail, because come on.
Come on, guys. Send us something. Let us know what you ate for dinner last night.
Okay, don't go that far. We've had some pretty crazy mails in the past. we don't have to start asking for them, because then we're going to get, so many more if we don't ask for them, and we get quite a few now. So
That's true. Well, my bad.
Don't poke the bear, Tyler.
Yeah. Hey, sometimes you just want to see it growl. Alright. Where am I going? I always forget what's next. Oh no! I backed out of the... Oh, it's the... God, why am I not... I don't know what it is.
Is it the check this out, Tyler?
That's the guy! Alright, so check this out. You guys need to go check out Nidhogg. Kyle and I played this on multiplayer a while back, and we did it in the Extra Life stream that we did, and it was flippin' hilarious. I think Kyle would agree that playing multiplayer with someone can be so funny. But yeah, who reviewed it? Was it... Oh god.
Pretty sure
Brad?
This one was Brad too, yeah.
Yeah, Brad. He reviewed it, and he said Nidhogg is a wild and frantic fighting game that takes gameplay to the extreme. Its ultra retro graphics provide a unique look that stands out in the crowd. The game shines as a local multiplayer fighter, but drops dead when it comes to the single-player campaign. And I have to agree with that. The game is awesome, but the single-player campaign, I mean, that's not where it shines. The single-player campaign is really meant to just kind of understand the controls, really, and then just jump into multiplayer, because playing with another person, they're unpredictable, and if you have them right next to you, because you can use the one Vita to play the game multiplayer, or if you're just like party chatting with a friend like Kyle and I did, it's just hilarious. So go grab that one. It's not that expensive, and it's a blast to play. So.
And I'd also like to note that you can local multiplayer on PlayStation Vita, or PlayStation TV, I guess you'd call it. Vita TV I always go to, because that's what it is. It's a Vita TV. But anyway, you can local multiplayer on that with 2 DualShocks. So if you have one of those, do that up. And yes, I'm going to agree with Tyler that the single player is kind of like a training mission. It's kind of like, here you go. This is how you get good enough to play multiplayer. So you play through that, and then you're like, okay, now I know how to play, and then you go to play multiplayer. Because I went into it blind and I did okay, but now after playing through the single player, I think Tyler would be remiss to play me, because...
Is that a challenge?
It kind of is. So we're gonna have to do that soon. But Duke Nukem is definitely first on the list.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of that, we need to get out of here so we can play that. So let's get out of here.
Alrighty.
So, all the news stories we talked about you can find on the VitaLounge.net. We're all on Twitter at the Vita Lounge. I'm at Mr. PSVita Reviews. Kyle is at Teflon Tactics. We're on Facebook. Just search the Vita Lounge. We're on YouTube also. YouTube.com/loungeplay. We post up lounge plays, which we need to be doing pretty soon, because there's some awesome games that we need to play, and we've been missing a couple weeks, so we've been slacking, but we'll get back into that. But yeah, we post an episode when we're doing it every week we record them on Saturday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That would be 4 p.m. Eastern. I haven't done this in forever. 9 p.m. GMT, or is it British Summertime Standard Time? Whatever.
It's GMT right now.
All right. So yeah, 9 p.m. over there. Join the forum, thevitalounge.net/forum. Sign up, join the conversation, introduce yourself. Lots to talk about.
And we've got monthly giveaways and competitions and stuff going on now, so you might want to, get in there and get some posts so that you're able to enter those.
Yes, do that. Free stuff. Why not? And we're on iTunes. Just go subscribe to us there, rate us, let us know how we're doing. And I'd like to thank you guys for listening, and we are out.
Duke time!
Yes, get some.